There was a period of time after Brogan was served, and she didn't respond, and like it was like the deadline was coming up to respond, because you have to respond once you are served. And Ethan was like on his show, you know, talking and bragging about how he can file for like a default judgment against her. And a default judgment is basically like you didn't do anything, so the other person wins. She did finally file for an extension, and her lawyer talked to Ethan, as shared by Ethan, about filing an extension. But she still hasn't responded, and the date has passed.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. I didn't really know what we were going to cover today in regards to this. I actually put this together fairly last minute, but it is actually, it's pretty full. It's a full segment. Where I thought we were only going to get about 45 minutes of content today because not really much has happened, but it turns out I missed a lot, and there's a lot of newer stuff that happened yesterday that I didn't get to cover, obviously, because we weren't live.
I really like.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the wrap-up of the Casey Tron situation. Actually, most of it is going to be talking about Denims and Taylor Lorenz, because Ethan did respond back to Taylor. I saw this meme. This is too good not to load off with. I do want this to be the first thing that you see when you enter my segment. Holy shit, dude. We'll get back to her. She's kind of on deck right now. She's not really the main subject matter here. But Denims, I saw this post on H3. I wanted to read off a little bit, and then we'll kind of go over some new stuff that she has said on her live stream, talking about the settlement, talking about the lawsuit, doing like the Carl Jobstian, like, guys, we're going to be talking about the lawsuit today with Billy Mitchell. No. It's kind of down with, yeah. Ethan Klein has been suing me for the last couple of months, and I need your support to stop him, because he's a psychopath hell-bent on destroying my life. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening with Denims right now. But she's going public and talking about a lot of this stuff, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about for us. And it's better than watching a lust video or a legal mindset video for sure. We actually, again, this is a different segment. You can take a look at it later today, or you can take a look at it when it comes out. We're going to be covering legal mindsets, legal expertise on, yeah, that's how I'm pitching it. We're going to be watching his legal expertise on Ethan Klein, guys. That's what we're going to be watching. Don't leave. Don't leave after this segment. We're going to be watching that. You're going to have to see that here. And certainly nothing else, okay? Nothing else at all. Why though? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. It's important. It's important. It's good. It's important. All right. We just have to make sure as many people as possible stay and don't leave for that segment, because there's stuff they need to see. So yeah, Denims is positioning herself to be a Snarker's new champion. Denims is continuing to say on her stream that she will not settle. She is referencing people being upset that the Casey Tron GoFundMe money is partially going to Ethan, and saying people should donate to her because she will use the money to fight and not settle. This kind of doubles down what I was thinking. She kind of threw Frogan into the fire. Because at this point, nobody's supporting Frogan, because Denims said that she is all but conceded, and she's collecting all of the money. I don't know anybody who is still supporting, I mean, I don't really know many people who are supporting her to begin with, but certainly not now, right? Because Denims kind of just jumped out and said, hey guys, Frogan's giving up. You should give me money, which is extremely backhanded, I think. I think that's like a backhanded thing. The implication being that don't donate to Frogan because she'll use the money to settle. She's lying to herself and her audience, possibly just her audience, if she thinks that she'll make it to trial, because I actually agree with this. She has to last at least another year before paying lawyers if the trial doesn't get pushed back for a myriad of reasons. Yeah, we're talking about a December date or November date. I forgot what month it was. But in 2026, and trials get pushed back all the time. If she's grifting, it's not a good grift, because she'll just ensure her she owes money. Much more money, even if she eventually settles in a few months. DeOrio predicted March. I still hold that. I think that's generous. From her stream earlier today, genuinely curious, do you have a plan for post-lawsuit if you don't win? I don't even know what that sentence means. So that's kind of where we're starting off here with Denims. Now, she's pretty confident, guys. She doesn't know what the cope's going to be after she demolishes here.
I'm sorry. You'll find out in a year when I win my case that you're a fucking idiot. Sorry that it took you this long. Sorry that it's going to take you that long to figure it out. But you...
Again, the fact that you're making your arguments publicly and giving us access to all this information of what you're planning, and giving Ethan's lawyers access this early to this information, tells me that you really don't know what you're doing. But okay, maybe she's right.
Just keep...
I will say, and I've been saying this from the beginning, I think that Denims has the best chance. Now, what that chance actually is, I don't know. But in regards to, like, comparing her to Casey and Frogan, because they're all getting sued for similar things, Denims is the most likely to stand a chance.
Believe in that. Just keep believing it.
Denims, you're supposed to talk in these. What are you doing? Denims! If you want to sound confident, you can't just end like that. Dude, she's like, I tripled the length of Ethan Klein's video. Dude, I wonder how she tripled the length of his video.
I wonder what, like, the cope is going to be afterward. What do you guys think the cope is going to be? She showed her boobs to the jury.
Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna happen. I feel like that's not what they're gonna say.
The judge just really
That would be like, you would get arrested if you did that.
liked her boobs and that, like, I really want to know what the cope will be then. Like, I'm almost
I mean, it's a shame. We'll never know.
a little hyped to see
Dude, it's the fucking, the Kanye West thing. We'll never know.
the cope.
Yeah, she really said like 3 things that entire clip. This is why I wonder how good her reaction must be. This is the one, though, that I think everyone is talking about. This is the one that, like, made me realize, oh, this woman's fucking stupid. This is a dumb person. This is, like, an extremely stupid individual. This is the one here.
It's like, no, the blame
That's 125.
the blame should rest with Kamala Harris and the DNC.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're too far back. We have to go back a little further.
I recommend watching Nicholas
I can't imagine that
DeOrio's
that's an
latest
easy
video.
decision.
So this is talking about specifically Casey Tron dropping and arguing that people shouldn't be attacking her even if they donated to fight Ethan Klein now that, like, he's getting all their money.
It's not just Casey Tron becoming homeless, it's Casey Tron and her.
Let's go a little further back. I didn't realize the left thing.
Oh, she genuinely was really concerned
Thank you for the 20 gifted fake name. I appreciate it.
about, a foreclosure on her home. And she's talked a lot about how she is
Again, though, if she was so fucking worried about her family, maybe she should have reacted to the video properly and not just sat there smoking weed. If she gave a shit about her family, maybe she shouldn't have kept fucking going off and, like, escalating the situation further. Maybe she should have looked to settle and give the money sooner.
So-
Like, these are all things that, like, were absolutely inside of her fucking, her wheelhouse, things that she could have done sooner.
full provider
She was going to settle anyway. She was never winning this court case. At any point, she could have conceded sooner.
or like one of the, I think either the primary or one of the primary providers for her family members. And a lot of her family members either deal with abuse or deal with disabilities.
Yeah, that's another part to this, is that the snark people were, like, gassing her up, saying, you can win, you can win, you can win. While these lawyers are, like, malicious Ethan Klein syndicate members, right? Like, the cabal of Jews has influenced the lawyers that are going over and talking about this.
And she has had to step up to the plate to take care of them. And that this was something
Well, what's Frogan's excuse going to be?
that was very serious for her. And she could not risk losing her home.
But she couldn't risk losing her home from the beginning, so why did she spend so much money on lawyers before that? She had no chance of winning. This one's not going to play because the gifteds are going, but dog, have you seen the people who are attempting to charge back on the GoFundMe for Casey? It's delicious to watch people twist into a pretzel saying that's the correct thing to do while saying to hell with Casey Tron. Yeah, they have to make a decision. Do you want to support Casey Tron, or do you want to pull that support away, even if it means basically forcing her to then owe out of pocket to Ethan? If you charge back on Casey Tron, then Casey owes that money to Ethan. That's as far as I'm aware, right? I assume that's how it works.
Because it's not just Casey Tron becoming homeless. It's Casey Tron and her mom and her dad and her sister.
Yeah, but Casey Tron's sister sucks, so I don't know if she should have a home. That's a joke, for the record. Please don't impale me on my own fucking sword.
Potentially dealing with homelessness. And it's really hard. Again, unfortunately, leftists are all afflicted with empathy. It's very hard for me to be upset with Casey.
Okay. Leftist empathy, guys. I can't be mad at her. First of all, why would you be mad at her at all? You of all people know that she was going to lose. I hope.
For settling. Because it is not, I can't imagine that that's an easy decision to make.
It should be an easy... Anyone who has brain cells should know, oh, we got to settle here. Come on.
To settle with someone who
All right, brace yourself. This is going to be something that's going to literally give you, like, a brain contusion. All right, everybody stand back. Put on your anti-denim retard goggles. Hug a stuffed animal. Get ready. This is going to be nuclear.
would presume she disagrees with on so many things because she doesn't want to risk her family becoming homeless.
Can I say something?
And
to
that
you,
is a
Nick?
hard
I
decision
really
to
like
make.
you.
And that is a brutal
Why?
decision to make. And I can only imagine what that burden was like for her. And I'm happy that she isn't, as far as I understand, having to deal with that
All right, clench your Funko Pops. It's coming, guys. Oh, Lord, it's coming.
anymore. That's not a big concern for
I had to go back and get the full context here to really understand what the fuck she's trying to say.
her anymore.
And I think I understand
always
now.
do the possible.
Because between an apology video and my entire family becoming homeless, as in Casey's case, it would be really hard to justify.
Like, the cope is, right, that they don't even believe what they're saying. So that Snark is already preemptively defending them for the apology video. Why not just film it then? I don't know, dude. But here's the thing. I don't understand any of this shit. When people are like, I understand fighting for your principles and stuff, like that definitely happens, but at some point it's at like everyone's detriment, right? Like this is at your detriment. Why are you doing this?
My family members becoming homeless because I don't want to apologize.
It should never come down to like your family members being homeless, so you have to post an apology video, or you're gonna lose a lawsuit, right? And again, it's her own actions that caused that, to be clear.
Even if the apology is bullshit, even if she doesn't believe a word of what she's saying, even if that's true, you know, blaming her feels like blaming. This is, I think this analogy will hit. We'll see if it hits after I say it. Blaming her feels like the equivalent of blaming voters for not voting Kamala Harris.
I agree. I actually agree with her. This is going to sound stupid, but I agree with her. I think that you should blame voters for not voting for Kamala Harris. I think these are exactly the same. I think you absolutely should do that. Normal people do blame people who sat here and postured about politics for fucking 3 years and then didn't vote after the guy who they called Adolf Hitler got elected into office. Like, yeah, it is totally fucking fine to bully people for that. It's totally justified.
It would be really hard to justify.
Yeah, I do blame people who didn't vote for Kamala Harris, dude. Yeah.
My family members becoming homeless. Because
literally, why would you not blame people who didn't vote? Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to apologize. Even if the apology is bullshit, even if she doesn't believe a word of what she's saying, even if that's true, you know, blaming her feels like blaming. This is, I think this analogy will hit. We'll see if it hits after I say it. Blaming her feels like the equivalent of blaming voters for not voting Kamala Harris.
Dude, I've gone on this rant so many times. I'm going to do it one last time, just to be clear. This is like I've gone on this like 100 fucking times I've talked about this, okay? Bro, all of these leftist content creators were grifting off of trans issues for like 4 fucking years. Every panel, it's race issues, it's fucking trans issues, they're killing them. The government is putting in new things that will there's a trans genocide coming. They want to end the ability for trans people to exist in today's climate, okay? They're trying to push all these people out, force them to fucking to lead fucking traditional lives and shit. Like they're putting in new legislation to ruin them. And then all of a sudden, Israel and Palestine became a bit more profitable. And it was, forget all the dying trans people, forget all those people. Let's start morally posturing on dying Palestinian children. Okay, because that's making us more money right now. So all of these people were like, oh, you know what? Fuck them. They like threw them away like an old toy. Fuck the trans people is what they basically said with their actions, right? And after calling him Adolf Hitler rapist pedo man for like the entire time Joe Biden was in office, they threw that all away right up before the election because Kamala Harris wouldn't fucking completely disavow Israel. So all those trans viewers like, wait, what's happening right now? They're like, yeah, I don't know. People are implying you should vote third party. Maybe they're not going to vote this year. Who cares? Let's just concede as Adolf Hitler rapist man, as described, goes into office. Yeah, I think you can bully those people. I think you can blame those people. They don't really seem to have any principles to begin with.
It's like, no.
And they cry and they're like, oh, you're part of the vote left no matter whoever it is count. It's like, again, the alternative is what you're describing as Adolf Hitler rapist man. Yeah. No, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's totally fine to bully you if you posture all these positions and you can't even like tell your audience to go vote.
The blame should rest.
It's
with
vote blue
Kamala
no matter
Harris
who.
and the DNC
Yeah.
for running such a fucking shit campaign.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Dude, the loser mentality of they didn't earn our vote. Okay, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all their fault. They ran a bad campaign because of Adolf Hitler rapist man. He ran a much better one. Yeah, we should fuck it.
In the same vein,
like this is insane,
you shouldn't
unbelievable code.
Blaming your ire shouldn't be directed towards Casey Tron, who's trying to protect her family.
This is like an accepted fucking belief in the Hasan Piker adjacent community.
The ire should be with the millionaire
Voting third party is utterly useless. Yeah, 100%. If you vote third party, you might as well have stayed home.
who's using their wealth.
With the exception of literally the most recent New York mayoral election. Because that was actually, I'm not saying it was competitive, but that was a thing that happened, yeah. But for most like actual presidential elections, yeah.
To
Dude, we're not voting fucking Jill Stein in the office, dude. The Green Party is never going to be... The Green Party will never lead this country, dude. Aleppo. What was that guy named? Gary Johnson or Bill Johnson or something?
Torment people that they don't.
But to be fair, I wasn't really happy voting for Kamala because she's also insane. I need to stop this. All right, for the people who say that Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler rapist, man, do you actually think that? How could your position be Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler rapist, man, but Kamala Harris is also pretty quirky? Like, what are we doing here? Do you actually think this? How could you possibly have that position? It's so fucking insane. Yeah, you know, I really like... Kamala Harris laughs funny and she's got a weird smile. Dude, the alternative is Adolf Hitler rapist. I've been watching a lot of content. That's all they've been saying for like 5 years.
Don't like. And he'll claim, and he has claimed, that it's for these other reasons, but I think we all know.
What do we all know, Denims? Please. You didn't even fight and you got CTE. What do we know? Oh, I'm sorry. I actually had her pause that time. I thought that she was just dead air, but she was actually paused. You don't know sometimes with her. Reacting to Denims is so nice. I wish Ethan Klein would do this in his show. Denims adds moments in here specifically so you can commentate over her stuff, but you don't have to pause. You can watch it in real time. She adds in these specific, like this is where in iDubbbz's favorite show, they put in the laugh track in Big Bang Theory. Like she provides this open air so we don't have to pause and can still do this in fair use. Come on, you got it. It'll be okay.
I think we all know.
What do we know?
The reason why he's suing the people he's suing. It's not, I don't think it's
Is that your defense in court?
A coincidence that all the people that he's suing are not millionaires like he is.
Okay, I thought she was going to say women, because like, yeah, I mean, I think that you have to be completely mentally compromised to think that Ethan is exclusively doing this to protect copyright and IP. I think that if you think it's more than half, I would even argue that you're probably wrong. Right? I think that most people can acknowledge that Ethan is... Again, I don't think Ethan could say it because I could fuck up his court case, I imagine. But I don't think that anybody here thinks this is entirely a moral crusade about fucking saving the internet from copyright abuse, right? I don't think anybody thinks that. And most people who file lawsuits and sue people aren't doing it to save America, to be clear.
And I don't think it's a coincidence that the people he's suing don't agree with him.
I also don't think it's a coincidence that the people that he's suing all were bragging about the fact that they're just stealing his content and like running a stream intentionally trying to pull views from the other one. Again, I'm sure he would have loved to sue Mike from PA. I'm sure he would have loved to sue a whole lot of people, but I think there is one coincidence that seems to be I think there is one like linking characteristic here that has something to do with why you were sued.
And if anything, you know, I am happy that Casey Tron's hostage video was so hostage-like, because I think nobody believes anything that's in that video. Nobody believes that that's any of that.
Exactly. I don't think that she believes a word of it. I just wanted to hear her say it because it was funny and it made me laugh. That was all I wanted.
That is what Casey actually feels.
The only people who would be tricked by Casey's video are audience members who are extremely stupid. Again, most people know that it's not genuine. Most people are fully aware that it's not genuine, dude. It's still funny. Hostage-like is the new snark brain word. Listen, I think the hostage-like thing is it's an apt description. The first thing I said is it felt like I was really watching the YouTube equivalent of an ISIS beheading video. They're not wrong. That is what it felt like. But it was all the more funny. That's where we differ. They're like, this is horrifying. This is bad. I'm watching it going, this is one of the funniest things I've seen all year.
So I want to say that because I just like,
what?
I feel for Casey, and I think a lot of other people feel for Casey.
No, you feel for you. You feel for you. Come on, Denims. Come on. Dude, Denims is like, I watched 3 times the length of the content comp. Come on, Denims. This is worse than the average Hasan video. Okay? Are you done? Could you imagine she ends it? I'm settling, guys. I can't do this. I can't do this right now. I'm settling. Ethan, call up the lawyers. Let's get them on the phone. I'm settling. She's lagging.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. Okay. Next. Next portion.
All right, you got it, right? So that's the clip. Denims is so confident that she's hyped to see what the cope will be. We already looked at that one. Blaming Casey Tron for apologizing feels like the equivalent of blaming voters for not voting for Kamala Harris. She doesn't even know what she stands for anymore. It'll be clear the day when her trial starts. If Ethan goes hard on anyone, it should be Denims. It'll be totally fine with him settling for Frogan. Frogan at least kept herself under the radar and said pretty much nothing the entire time. Again, Frogan could have been on the hook for a fucking, like, a lot of money. Because she was about to default, and then he gave her an extra month. It's not like he's, like, unwilling to negotiate. And he said that he wasn't going to negotiate with Casey. He absolutely did. He's probably going to settle with Denims. I highly doubt that Ethan's like, you're not getting a settlement offer. I imagine that they're going to settle. Nah, fuck Frog. At this point, it's just seeing how much more money she can siphon out of the Snarkers to make an enticing offer. Because you have to imagine she's probably already down a lot of money from the money that she spent so far. The reason why she would backstab Frogan publicly, which is how I perceive it, is because she needs money badly and doesn't tend to go as long as she can. And she's literally reliant on the audience to do that. If the audience doesn't fund her, her campaign ends. You know what I mean? Yeah, if Notch comes in and says, I'll fund the whole lawsuit, after she makes that tweet, then she's good to go. She's right as rain. Obviously, he wouldn't, but you know what I mean? She's looking for, like, a wealthy benefactor to give her an opportunity. She's shopping for wealthy people to help her. It doesn't look like Hasan Piker is funding this fight, guys. So, yeah, if this doesn't go well, if her campaign here to acquire more wealthy donors doesn't happen, she's going to settle very quickly. Why does she need money? She's rich. Dude, listen, I had a really good year. I am very lucky, okay? I would lose most of it if Ethan Klein sued me. If Ethan Klein sued me, basically the entire year would get wiped off of the books. So yeah, I probably could survive a year of fighting with Ethan. I don't think that I just wouldn't have anything left to show for it. So yeah, that would totally fucking suck. Yeah, she might be rich, but she won't be by the end of it. And then at the end of it, after you've exhausted all your resources, you know what happens? You know what happens after you exhaust all your resources for a year? Then you have to pay a lot if you lose. That's my point, right? Yeah, dude, she probably has enough money to fight the fight, but what is she gonna do after that? Job? Bro, I'm sorry, they're gonna put you on a payment plan and dock your money for the rest of your life. It's insane, yeah. Buy arcade machines, bye. I'll show Ethan your video on him. Ethan has seen it. Ethan did a whole stream on me back in the day. But yeah. Nah, fuck Frogan. She's a little rich kid who deserves to face severe consequences. Again, I think that, like, we're at severe consequences. I don't think that everyone needs to be financially ruined. You can see her brain try to think and nothing happens. I've been sitting quietly for 5 straight minutes trying to figure out what the hell the analogy is. Being angry at Casey Tron for taking a settlement is being angry at the third-party protest voters not voting for Kamala. I've reread it 100 times. I'm still completely lost as what the equivalence is. Literally me right now trying to follow the analogy. Wait, I'm still confused. Who is Kamala? Who is Ethan? Who is Casey? Is it the fandom in general? The DNC is Ethan. Don't be mad at Casey, non-voters. Be mad at Ethan, Democrats, for not producing a viable candidate. Again, what were they supposed to do? Joe Biden announced his re-election campaign. What are they supposed to do that late in the game? All of these people, all these, like, anti-Democrat far-left freaks are absolutely fucking cancerous to the entire fucking Democratic movement. Absolutely disgusting, degenerate losers. Should be shunned from every wake of this fucking discussion. The cope is dude, I'm sorry, you don't get to lose elections and then dictate what the Democrats need to do to earn your vote, motherfucker. You can live in a red country then, you fucking piece of shit. Holy shit, dude, losers can't turn around and dictate stuff like that. Coping with Casey and the settlement is by coping with the fact they told their voters to not vote for a fascist. She's comparing her not wanting to settle. She doesn't like forfeiting in Marvel Legends. That's apparently a thing. Our communities are being terrorized by lawless mass thugs. Fuck every fraud white progressive that sat out of the election in order to virtue signal about Gaza. Yeah, true. True. Again, you're stepping out of an election cycle that you're claiming is against Adolf Hitler, rapist, pedo man, because of a fucking policy that the majority of the voters that were left don't even know about. Dude, Palestine is our fucking vote, is our big voting issue. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would have turned the tides, because I still do think that Palestine is a completely niche issue. But holy fuck, dude, the justification and defense of it, like the trying to feel better about yourself type argumentation I see on Twitter is like actually brutal. Like, how could you kid yourself into thinking that like this is a good thing that you guys do? Who did you vote for, Denims? Who did you tell 1,000 followers to vote for? Not wiping a literal drool off her chin. Well, that's probably good for content. She's broke. Well, she's probably gonna be if she keeps this up. Yeah, this is the one we already saw. Let's see. Denims' numbers during the content nuke stream. I thought this was worth showing because I saw it pop up. People don't seem to realize this. They're like, Denims is a small streamer. This is what Taylor Lorenz said. During the content nuke stream, which we were live for around the same time, she had 45,000 peak concurrent viewers. And she held a lot of them. A lot of those people stayed. A lot.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
You could see when the peak happens right by my little Wiggler avatar. She had a lot,
Jeans
dude.
is going to be down bad post-settlement. You know she will be bound to not talk about H3 on streams, and that's 80% of her content.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, she's a small streamer. She gained 2,000 followers, had an average of 16,000 viewers. Note, though, that a huge, like, this is when she's just playing music. So her averages are always going to be skewed extremely far down because she steals content for a full hour of, you guys know how I do music and we have like 2,000 people in here watching me play a song. She just steals fucking TV shows and blasts them, or news coverage, and just plays that for over an hour before she hops on camera some days. Like, that's, I've seen her do this. So her average concurrent viewers are always going to be skewed low because she just rebroadcasts bullshit for an entire hour or longer in some cases, right? So it is worth noting that this small streamer was able to pull away 45,000 people. Not a market replacement, folks. Definitely not. People who watched her stream were definitely not tuning into Nuke on H3's channel. They wouldn't have watched it if it wasn't for her face in the corner. And again, the best, like, when we're doing these fucking streams, people in the chat are like, stop pausing every 2 seconds. That's a firm indicator that you're doing a good job when reacting to content. Is if you have, like, Twitch fucking losers come in your chat who are like, play the video, it's supposed to be a watch party. Like, if those people are coming in and constantly complaining, you're probably doing something right. Because they're like, I want to watch the video. It's like, well, you should just go watch it. I'm not here to fucking placate to people who want to sit here and do a fucking Discord movie night, motherfucker. I'm here to fucking tell you guys what I think about it. So obviously, when we're reacting to shit, it's going to be like hyper pause to the point where like it's not even worth watching my version if you're only here for the original media. And quit pausing. We're not even watching anything. What the fuck? 16 concurrent average is also generous because, oh my god, yeah. 5 hours before that, she started watching the nuke. But even before that, she wasn't even watching shit. Yeah, that's the numbers here. Look at this. Yeah, so this is her concurrence and averages and stuff. Average being 16, peak being 45. But her peak on average nights are like 4,000 to 6,000 people. She's a large streamer, right? This is a large streamer's number. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but like we're tapping 4,000 right now. Some nights we tap 6,000. In terms of this community, 2 years ago, these numbers were fucking unheard of. Like literally nobody touched these numbers. This is a large stream. And I'm super happy and I am very appreciative of my audience who comes here. But most people who stream have like between 500 and 1,000 viewers. The majority do. Or less, right? Anybody who's over 2,000 viewers is a large stream. That's not really even arbitrary either. Like 1,000 is still like a large stream in comparison. Like you either have like 500 viewers, or you either have between like 2,000 and 10,000.
No way, dude!
Thank you!
There's a KFC in Yemen!
Actual Hasan isn't going to help you. White Hasan can't even help himself. Casey has folded. Frogan is going to fold.
And I said this last stream, I mapped this out last stream too. I'm glad you brought that point up.
It's a waste of good suffering.
Like, I'm very glad you brought that point up, because I want to reiterate this again. Nobody expects Hasan to just pay for random people who reacted to videos, right? If Hasan didn't give them money, it would be like a lol, Hasan gave you nothing. But Hasan went out of his way to kind of virtue signal being like, if I give these people donations, you would never hear about it. And then just didn't. That's kind of like a nudge, tap on the shoulder, stop asking, I'm going to help them out. But then we found out that he just didn't do that. So, yeah, of course that makes people upset. That's why even bad empanada, like degenerate fucking freak or whatever, is arguing the same exact thing that we're arguing. It's just like, that's super fucked up. And he does this all the time. I just didn't expect him to do it to like people whose lives were like in danger of being financially like ruined. Like, don't hint that you're going to do something and then not do it and then get mad when people call you out for it. Best believe Ethan's lawyers have all this data locked. Oh, of course. Yeah. 16 average. Yeah. Moving on here. This meme is so good.
Blaming her feels like blaming. I think this analogy will hit. We'll see if it hits after I say it. Blaming her feels like the equivalent of blaming voters for not voting Kamala Harris.
Listen, if you're voting red in the next election, you got to hope these people keep going. They have no idea what if you're voting red, like, this is like your fucking godsend.
The blame should rest with Kamala Harris and the DNC for running such a fucking shit campaign.
Yeah, that's the problem.
In the same vein.
Now, you guys just got too comfortable. That's what happened. They got too comfortable. Nobody's going to vote in the January 6th insurrection guy. They got way too comfortable.
Shouldn't be blaming. Your ire shouldn't be directed towards Casey Tron.
This is a great meme from June Moon Loon. The blame is on Casey Tron and the DNC. Got it. IMO, the thing that makes Denims the worst of the three is that she's just not very good at pretending to care about the issues she discusses. It's immediately apparent that she's talking down to everyone she interacts with, including her own audience.
Nick DeOrio.
Yeah, but
Mr. Oreo.
She's talking down, and she's also fucking stupider than the average viewer. It's actually, I think that if she was like faster or could actually engage with her content a little bit better, she'd be a great streamer, like a budding lol cow. But the reason why people don't A-log her streams like they do iDubbbz, I mean, she's big enough, right? That's a lot of people, dude. That's a good average viewer count to be to A-log, right? She's just too slow. She's too slow. She streams for too long. She bites, but when she does, it's boring. Like it's like a hidden gem thing. You can't make a Stoic Chronicles about her channel. She's fucking too slow. She doesn't sound like she even knows what point she's trying to make. No, she's like haywire. I can't stop seeing the ventriloquist doll. The blame should be on Casey Tron for being a moron. Wiping drool off her mouth while her brain is trying to load. Wait, what? Did that happen?
Will hit. We'll see if it hits.
Holy fuck, dude. She literally wipes the drool away. I didn't even realize.
Blaming her feels like blaming. I think this analogy will hit. We'll see if it hits.
She's wiping literal drool. She's gone haywire. All right. So, yeah. Guys, Taylor Lorenz, we're going to be covering Taylor. That's kind of the rest of the Casey stuff. It's really all Denims because that's where we're moving forward here. I think that she's probably right. Frogan will probably concede. We'll talk about that for a day, but we're going to be tracking this lawsuit now, and the Snark lawsuit are the two big ones, and the NVIDIA one is kind of a third. Can you guess the age of these women? I put this out here. So here's apparently people from Ethan Klein's H3 podcast were stalking me and following me around. And they talked about it on their stream. That's very creepy. I went to this event with a bunch of friends and had to leave by 9:30, so I didn't even notice. But being stalked and followed IRL is so unsettling. I should be able to go to events for work without deranged Ethan Klein staffers following and watching me. Ethan Klein continues to encourage IRL harassment and stalking of the people he targets, and it's very worrying. This is how his staff spent their time at a big event like this. Okay, so just for what happened, all they did was attend a party for Spotify, and she was there. And that was the whole story. And she's acting like she was like a victim of something, that the gang stalking allegations have resurfaced, that these people have broken into the party to stalk her in real life. Dude, it's so funny because Taylor goes to VidCon parties and Tom didn't want to go out. Otherwise I would have met her. Tom didn't want to go to this, what was it, the Smosh one? We were invited to the Smosh one, and then we were also invited to the Politics Bros party. And we just stayed in the fucking Airbnb and drank buzzballs. we invited Aiden Projects, and we just drank buzzballs in the thing, which honestly was a good time. I'm not going to complain about that. But we were invited to the party that Taylor was at. That was not smart. No, it probably was smart, to be honest. I don't know. It was probably smarter to do it that way. Buzzballs go hard. Nick, you tried to stall, dude. Dude, my stalking numbers were so down. My buzzball numbers were so up. You know, that's what I had to do. There's always next year, guys. But yeah, I was like, imagine being invited and attending a party only for a 75-year-old cave gremlin to tweet that you were stalking them. You gotta keep in mind, and the reason that I'm looking at this and my head is boggled when I'm watching this fucking thing happen, right, is that this woman constantly claims she's been stalked. She's been stalked at VidCon, she's been stalked when she's writing her book, she's been stalked at like random times in New York City, and it's like, holy fuck, this is her definition of stalking. People saying that they were at the same party that they were both invited to. That's what stalking is. They talked about it in a podcast. They stalked me. They were mean to me online. They're harassing me. This is all first world shit. This is first world stalking, first world harassment. It's embarrassing. But now you have to kind of sit here and think about it. Like, if this is her... I kind of grant her this. I grant her that people stalk her. I grant her that. Because maybe, like, people are mad about the whole libs of TikTok thing, and maybe people are fucking crazy. Maybe they are stalking her. And I gotta stop and think,
What's
wait,
the
am I
name of
being
the
too
guy
charitable?
from Keemstar Orbiter?
Am I too charitable to Taylor? This is what
Mr.
stalking is? You weren't
Oreo.
stalked by the fucking
I dropped
crew.
a very funny and relevant screenshot into the Discord from Taylor Lorenz stalking a celebrity posted on her platform user mag.
Is it this? Open link. Is it this thing? Unified Theory of Glenn Powell. P.S. Speaking of Glenn Powell, did anyone else spend the weekend stalking Charlie?
There's a KFC in
Wait,
Yemen!
what?
Who is this 53-year-old woman pretending to be young girl Taylor Lorenz?
Wait, what? Speaking of Glenn Powell, did anyone else spend the weekend stalking Charlie XCX's birthday party at Tenants last Saturday? The most chaotic mix of A-listers, influencers, and niche internet personalities. There was something very peak about Beatrice Inn about it. All non-derogatory. Welcome back 2008. I don't know. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Taylor Lorenz is constantly going around saying people are stalking and harassing me. And it's kind of turning into the old woman who cried wolf, you know? She's the grandma, though, not Little Red Riding Hood, of course. Little Red Riding Hood got a little older. Little Red Riding Hood was casted by the fucking by the Duffer Brothers, and they couldn't put Taylor's character in until season 5. I think I sent this to Luis. I sent this to Waller yesterday. It's perfectly accurate. Let me grab this really quick. Dude,
There's a KFC in Yemen!
let me grab this. This is so good.
Hi Nick. Used to find you hilarious on RFC in the moment when you asked Keffels how they can find meth on the dark web but not Kiwi Farms lives rent-free in my head. Thank you for all the entertainment.
I
Merry
forgot about
Christmas.
that. Thank you very much. That's a good fucking memory. Wait, what did I say? How they can find meth on the dark web, but not... Yeah, so she's like, I don't even know where Kiwi Farms is. I go, how can you find meth on the dark web, but you can't find Kiwi Farms? Because she was saying that she got Kiwi Farms banned, but it was still up while she was saying it. So, like, you can locate crystal meth on the dark web, but you can't find Kiwi Farms to acknowledge that you fucking lost. That was,
Quick,
yeah.
Steve. They're getting away. Not on my watch.
Here.
Son of a bitch.
Dude, if the Duffer Brothers casted Taylor Lorenz in a Red Riding Hood thing, it would be kind of like this. Here it is.
Quick, Steve. They're getting away. Not on my watch.
Mauler, LMAO. Yeah, oh god, dude. What's going on, buddy? Hope you guys had a good show tonight. Again, if this is what Taylor deems stalking, it sort of dissolves my charitability towards the other stuff she's claiming had happened to her. Taylor Lorenz is a victim of first world influencer harassment. I fundamentally believe that. I think you have to question everything she says now, even more than we already were. I was too charitable. I assumed people stalked her. Now I have to I guess we gotta fact check that. Because keep in mind, she's like, Ethan Klein is keeping my stalker in his Reddit account. What the fuck does that mean, Taylor Lorenz? Remember that? She's like, Ethan Klein's allowing my stalker to be on the Reddit. What did the stalker do? We just accept this, right? Maybe the stalker's horrible. Maybe the stalker's done terrible things. But she keeps repeating, like, there are people stalking her everywhere. She's being gang stalked. You know what kind of people talk about being gang stalked? You know what kind of people talk about that? You know what age group of people talk about? Dementia patients. Dementia patients talk about being gang stalked. Yeah. Older people. Making food, the show is wacky. I see you're covering the greatest journalist on the interwebs. Mauler, I keep getting messages about how you guys need to make an entire stream on iDubbbz's boogification. Question. All right, question, Mauler. Since you're here in the chat, I do have a question. It is topically relevant, so I can pause the segment. Do you think that this clip is as bad or better than the Boogie 2988 clip where he's like, I hate being alive, I hate being alive.
Without a bunch of chatters saying that I'm actually blinded by white values! How can I be okay? I hate all of you! I hate the woke! I hate woke! I hate the left! I hate the woke! We will never achieve anything. We will never build communism.
Dude, he's in tremendous pain. He's in tremendous
I recommend
pain.
watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I hate being alive. I hate being alive. Somebody could cut that together and it would be pretty fire. I think that would be a cool New Year's thing, is just taking all the crash outs and putting them together in one screaming fucking thing. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Tip balls. I love it, but Boogie's ultimate Sudoku crash out is borderline unbeatable. It probably is. It probably is. Let me play it one more time. Boogie hates being alive. Is that, yeah. Dude, this is so fucking good. Oh, dude.
I hate being alive. I hate being alive.
I unironically think that you can like get fucking age restricted for this now.
I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me.
Dude, we need an AI song of this.
I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Holy fuck, dude. The suicide hotline pops up. Thank you, fake name. You are not alone. Yo, Tipster got gifted. Yo, you just gifted Tipster a fucking membership. Tipster, welcome to the Discord server. You finally got in. Holy shit, dude. Dude, they got Tipster right now. What the fuck?
Can I
That's
say
so
something
funny.
to you, Nick? I really like you.
When was that crash
Why?
out? Listen, dude, you gotta go check out the fucking EFAP episode. I forgot which one it was, but we did a whole EFAP episode going through some of the Boogie Lolcow stuff. The first one that we did was on
Can I say something to you, Nick?
I
really like you.
The first EFAP we
Why?
did about Boogie was on the documentary that was done, and then after that there was like a prelude and a postlude. There was one, I think it was, did we have Chud Logic, Colossal is Crazy on, and me
Can I say something to you,
all
Nick?
talking about
I
it?
really like
or was
you.
Chud at there
Why?
different? Because I know like Critical Drinker, Colossal is Crazy, like a bunch of people came out for these. They're really good pieces of media over there. Yeah.
Is this really?
I haven't seen Clown in forever. We're getting Clown on Half Baked. Colossal's doing Half Baked soon. Ethan Klein responds to Taylor Lorenz accusing the H3 crew members of stalking her at a Spotify event. They said you saw me
this
there.
really
That's
Wally?
it. We gotta have Mahler on Half Baked. Vega's a big fan of like his stuff in Open Bar and all those guys. They said they saw you there. That's it. We have a large show on the platform. She is the best. They said they saw you there. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, Ethan posted that. Also, Ethan did a full response to this. We're going to take a look at a little bit of it. I can't imagine there's really much, but they're going to clarify, I guess, what they were talking about. If it's not muted, of course.
He was super nice too.
Yes.
Yeah, he was cool.
But also, you guys saw Taylor Lorenz. Now, at what we mentioned on the show yesterday, basically amounted to that you guys saw her.
Yes. Yeah.
Essentially. In fact, can you pull out what we said? It was very short. Because you guys, once again, remember that Taylor Lorenz says that I'm promoting her stalker.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Where are all these stalkers coming from?
Yes, that's her big.
She has this
Dude, we need to call Sargon so he can come in and say, I wouldn't even stalk you, Taylor Lorenz.
prolific stalker that I'm protecting. But now she's calling me a stalker. And it makes me really wonder if she knows
Hashtag feminism.
what stalking is.
Yeah, I was in. First of all,
She has seriously like a paranoid delusions.
well, yeah. So, okay, I'll set the record straight, Taylor. One, I have a great relationship with Spotify. They
Yeah.
have a great relationship with Ethan and the show.
We have a podcast.
They invited us to be part of their creator
No, you went there to stalk her. It's all about Taylor. Everything's about Taylor.
program because they were pushing video.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. It was there to stalk her. You want to see what she was
Podcast.
doing. You went there to check and see if she was. Nobody cared who I was until I kept on the mask.
Their platform. So they reached out to the biggest video podcast.
That's
which-
me, Taylor.
Right there, Ethan Klein and Gila H3.
Yeah.
And they want us to post video there.
Yep.
So we're part of the program. We started posting video. They were so easy to work with, a great
Lovely.
platform.
Dude, Taylor's like Walter White. This whole thing's about me.
And guess what? They
No, you don't understand. This whole thing, it's about me.
invited us to their podcast event.
Makes sense. Shoe in.
So Why were we there? First of all, a better question is, why the fuck was
Where is the GoFundMe money, Denims? I gave it to Frogan.
Taylor Lorenz?
Ah!
Why was your stalker ass
Wait,
there?
does she have a successful podcast? Does she work for a successful podcast?
No.
The only thing she
Why
does
is she there?
By the way, the only thing
know.
she does for sure that I know is stalk children in Roblox.
That's confirmed.
She knows what stalking is.
Dude, she's the #1 Roblox journalist on the BLM protests occurring in game.
She does it.
She's the top dog for that. Don't diss her, dude.
All the ICE protests and Roblox.
All these fucking journalists thumb their nose like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna cover that. It's beneath me. Taylor's like, I will email this 14-year-old to tell me what's going on with the BLM protests, dude.
But the crazy thing is, I mean, Zach,
I don't know. They might have been 16. I don't remember how old they were.
you can speak to this. It was like the
Oh, it was ICE. Yeah.
nicest.
Dude, the ICE protests. I hear the ICE officers infiltrated Roblox and arrested some of the protesters.
Most positive event.
Oh.
No, they got rubber bullets in fucking Roblox.
Yeah.
Like we were talking to some fans who had podcasts were there, and they came up. They were super nice.
Listen,
I ran in.
Taylor's got no weird attributes. She's definitely not really awkwardly promoting phone and internet usage and social media usage for children. She definitely doesn't awkwardly push that. I've never seen any evidence that Taylor Lorenz awkwardly pushes like teenagers to have cell phones and access to social media.
Podcasters that I like watched their show, and they were just cool. They had good food and drinks, and I saw Taylor, like she was just sitting at a table with a mask on
Of course she was.
outside. And I saw, like, okay,
Dude, it's
Taylor.
so funny because she's literally an old woman yelling at clouds. Hey, you know COVID's not over yet, right? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. COVID's not over yet. None of you guys are wearing fucking masks. You want to have fun out here? It's California. Have fun. But you guys aren't wearing your fucking masks.
And I didn't say anything to her. I didn't point. I didn't take a picture. She just happened to be there.
Yeah. I gotta, like, if I was at a party with Taylor Lorenz, I would leave her alone. But I would have an intrusive thought asking her to take a picture of me in case she doesn't know who I am, just so I can post it in Discord.
And what did we say yesterday?
I would have the intrusive thought, but I would probably just completely leave her alone. I wouldn't say shit to her in person.
I'm
still looking for the.
I'm gonna pull it up so we can be absolutely certain.
Okay.
Because the charges she's laying against us is pretty heavy duty stuff here, right?
Dude, sail on COVID. Oh, dude, no. That's too much. You're gonna get me uninvited to future parties. Thank you.
And I don't want to call her a paranoid, delusional lunatic.
I do. She is paranoid and delusional. Now, listen, I would never. Okay, I'm not going to read that out because I do not want to get in trouble. But that was a donation. I was reading it here.
Psycho.
Stalking me and following me around.
There was no correspondence with her. There was no talking. There was no. Nothing.
Did you? What was the closest you would say each one of you was to
100 feet.
100 feet.
Yeah, maybe we just looked.
The distance that Taylor Lorenz should be from the Roblox. I'm kidding.
And she was like, we were talking to somebody, and she was like, to our right.
So here's
at an industry party is extremely normal.
That we were invited
an industry
to.
party that you had every reason to be at, and one that she had basically no reason to be at.
Yeah, we're stalking her and harassing her. How is?
You just walk by and you're like. You just start like coughing really hard.
Here's what we said about.
Don't do this, by the way. This is just
for the record, right?
I get to make these jokes because she's paranoid. Do not do these things.
Right. Saw Taylor
I
Lorenz
thought she
there,
would die if she went outside too.
Nick just
Thank
started
you.
insulting me
But
viciously
now-
on Twitter.
Taylor Lorenz will be like, social media has ruined my life, and then will be like, no one can prove that social media is bad for kids. It's actually misogyny causing every problem.
Dude, you guys don't even realize this. People are saying social media causes teenagers to get super paranoid. Instagram creates these unreasonable expectations, and it's leading to suicides for teen girls in America. No, dude. It's the Israel-Palestine conflict that's doing that. No, you don't understand. It's the stress of the Israel-Palestine conflict weighing on those teen girls that are making this happen.
Going on, yeah. It probably shouldn't be socializing at a big industry party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wasn't really mingling. She was just sitting at a table talking to a couple people. So it's like whatever.
You told me she was looking like
It's the stress of the Palestinian genocide that's making this happen.
a loner.
Well, she everybody else seemed to be walking around and mingling.
Yeah,
and
who wants to talk to
different
Taylor
people.
Lorenz?
And she just had, I mean, from what I saw, she was just sitting at a table with.
Do you agree with an Australian social media ban for kids? Well, I don't know what's in the Australian social media ban, but if YouTube wiped off every 16-year-old and under on the site, we would lose a bunch of money, but it would be better. It would be beneficial for society. I don't know about an overall ban. I don't think that online censorship is cool. For the most part, I don't want the government to really intervene on that, but I can't imagine there would be a bad outcome if we took off every under 16 member on Discord. I can't imagine it. If Discord became an 18+ platform even, I can't imagine that would be a net negative for society.
People.
Bro,
they're already giving you IDs. I don't know if I care. Dude, I'm sorry. There's just so much child grooming in this online space that I legitimately don't care.
Talk to Taylor Lorenz the next thing.
It's not something I'm like super passionate about. Like we need to shut this thing down immediately. But dude, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go fucking cry. I'm not gonna cry big blue tears if you can't groom any more people on Discord.
There's gonna be an article the next day about how you stalked her.
Do you agree with a social media ban for Drew Pavlou? Yeah, I support the Australian government and China, in fact.
She's like a lunatic. Anyway, so here's what we said.
A bunch of other people.
You said she was looking real sour. Oh, let me go back a little bit because we missed the.
Yeah, look, that's not like a really fleshed out point. I don't even know what the law is. We've just had this conversation a million fucking times. I'm at the point where like I just don't care anymore. Dude, these are things I was significantly more passionate about when I was 21 and 22 years old, bro. I don't want to talk about fucking Romeo and Juliet laws. I don't want to talk about fucking social media bans for fucking children. I have no stocks in this age group at all whatsoever. I don't really care. I think they'd probably be better off if they didn't have access to it, but I'm not in control. I can't make decisions for parents.
They didn't make me. They asked if I would. I said sure. I like them. I like the guys over at the fellas, the people, the folks.
They hosted a great event last.
Under 16 will still be able to access LinkedIn. They have to. You have to have LinkedIn now, so they can find out if you're working 15 jobs remotely, and they have to fire you if they catch you doing that.
Last night too.
Yeah, you saw Taylor Lorenz.
You have to have LinkedIn, so they can find out if you're making too much money.
There, eh?
I saw and a bunch of other people.
You said she was looking real sour.
Yeah.
Nobody probably wants to be friends with her because
Discord is exempt from an under 16 ban. That seems like it's really missing the target there.
they're afraid she's gonna like write down what they misrepresent.
You hear that now? Apparently you can't get. Apparently a lot of people don't hire if you don't have LinkedIn. Like I can't have LinkedIn. Like I had a LinkedIn, I had it privated, I had like no information on it. But obviously for obvious reasons, I can't have LinkedIn. I could never upgrade it from college. So that's like a huge pain in the ass.
I just said that. Then some weird shit and read an article about him.
She was yucking it up with some people. It looks like she had
more like yucky and it up.
Got him.
Busted. So is that sexual harassment? I would assume, right?
Yeah, that's the sexual harassment. It's right there, dude. They got him.
Also, you're like, who'd want to talk to her? And Zach's like, well, she was talking to some people.
Yeah,
he was really going in on.
Yeah, like she's mad that she's getting like called a social pariah in public settings that no one wants to walk up to. She's the creepy old woman at the "How do you do, fellow kids?" and all the people at the party. Yeah, like of course they don't want to. Dude, I'm sorry if I'm fucking drinking. If I'm 3 buzz balls in and I ate a half an edible or like a full edible, I do not want to talk to a journalist. An influencer journalist. That's why the fuck would you invite an influencer journalist to hang out at your party? This is the only person who'd write about it.
Stalking her.
And like you said, you saw Taylor.
Will you title this "She's Mad"? I don't know, dude. I was thinking "She's Dumb." I haven't done "She's Dumb" in a while.
And Zach's like, yeah.
Reminder, guys, in January 1st, we're gonna move the text over to the other side. It's gonna be a whole new channel.
And a bunch of other people.
Yeah. He like kept saying, yeah, a bunch of other
I
people.
could give a fuck, you know.
I could do shit.
I'm leaving the internet as soon as they ask me for my ID. As far as I know, and I'm not telling anybody to do this, this would be bad, and I don't think you should do it. I'm pretty sure you could just submit a picture of yourself and then send a picture from the TV of like a celebrity. And I'm pretty sure that gets you through it. Guys, all these people talking about this YouTube thing, for the most part right now, it's like super avoidable. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can just do that. But I don't know. I mean, I disavow, but I'm pretty sure you can just do that.
So far, I've said she's yucky.
Yo,
you claim to
Jesus.
care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Place. Need to get a top 3 sticker.
Thank you.
P.S. YouTube says I've reached my weekly gifted limit.
What? I didn't even know it was a fucking thing. That's crazy.
So we'll see if that gets worse than
Good.
that.
Buddy, thanks for watching us.
That's
this
it.
year.
No way.
At the end of the segment, we'll do a Twitch update to see how many subs we've gained without streaming a single minute.
That's all we said.
That's it, dude.
Caught that?
You know,
that's all we said about her.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Let me look.
Maybe we
I
loop
watched
back
some of
to
the
it
show. I
later.
didn't see
All
that.
right, let's move on to my. That's it. That's all we said.
That's it.
Dude, that was the gang stalking. I was right there. I thought it was super malicious, Ethan. I think it's probably one of your lower moments.
So here's what she said this morning in response to the most insignificant, tame not even an interaction. It was you were at the same event and you looked, and they looked to the side.
That's literally all we did.
Yeah.
And
But like, why can I trust her when she says she's being stalked by anybody? If this is what stalking means, then I'm not really sure you've ever been stalked. You know, like I say this all the time. You're like, this is harassment. It's like clearly nobody's ever pushed you hard enough. Then if you think that this is harassment, you've literally never been harassed before in your life. Now it's like, has she ever been stalked? Like, what's happening?
And
I made a joke.
Why do these people constantly play victim? They literally pipe up and cry every fucking day on social media, and they're like perpetual victims. It's so pathetic.
Joke about how she's not yucking it up. She is yuck.
And also, at the end of the episode, I see she's mentioned again in the transcript where you're like, Taylor Lorenz is spiraling. Who cares? She's so boring. Who cares?
That's a nice watch.
Oh yeah, because I had other stories about her.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was like you were even saying we don't want to talk about her.
So
I can't tell. Is that Cartier?
Unrelated to this though. So here's what Taylor Lorenz said. Apparently, people from Ethan's H3 podcast were stalking me and following me around and talked about it on their stream. That's very creepy. I went to the event with a bunch of friends.
Stalked.
It reminded me of a reverso. That's why I liked it.
I went to the event with a bunch of friends and had to leave by 9:30ish, so I didn't notice. But being stalked followed IRL is very settling. Bro.
Well,
I'm sure it would be, right?
Like it's got the same case shape as like a reverso.
There was this picture of Zach. I just sent it. This was a little.
This is Zach at the bar.
No, it suits him well. I think it looks like it's Cartier.
She continues.
Ethan brought up Grand Seiko. No, he fucking didn't. No, he fucking did. Dude, my own Discord today sent me a picture of somebody buying a Grand Seiko. Do you understand how fucking annoying it's been all week? I've been waiting to pull the trigger on this fucking Grand Seiko for like 2 weeks, and my own Discord server is showing me up.
I should be able to go to
He did? Are you fucking kidding?
events for work. What work?
Wait, on this fucking stream? On this fucking stream, he brought up Grand Seiko? Hold on, let me see. What did he say? Dude, this is insane. I cannot beat the allegations today. No fucking way, dude!
You guys want to see something cool? I got this new watch, a Grand Seiko.
That's not.
Oh, did you really?
I thought you were gonna.
Nice.
Oh god.
This is the one.
Okay, so that's the Evolution 9 collection, right?
Actually, guys. Cool.
It's not the same watch.
This is the one. He told me
This
earlier.
is the one.
The one.
Oh, cool.
It looks very similar. It's not the same watch.
He's
Thank God.
never buying a
one.
new watch,
This
and
is it.
this is his final watch. It's
He's done.
diamond embezzled.
Oh, it's diamond?
Wow.
Okay, it's definitely not the same watch.
Oh, you got a Grand
Crazy.
Seiko too?
And this is
Ooh, that's fucking clean.
the other one.
Wow.
Dude, I love the exhibition case. But all the Grand Seikos, the only thing is they all look the same. You can't tell the difference between the Heritage Collection, the Element, I forgot the other one, and the fucking Evolution 9. Evolution 9, everyone wants it because there's micro
just started
adjustment.
insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Amazing.
Then did
If you're
so.
actually looking to get into watch, and this is made of
Grand Seiko is a good fucking watch to get into. People either go Cartier or Grand Seiko. But not enough people go Grand Seiko because it's a Japanese brand and not like a Swiss brand.
Nicholas the
Type.
goat.
But the
thank you for
history on these
$5,
things
my
is
man.
so fucking cool.
titanium.
Did he buy a spring drive or a high beat movement?
Titanium.
That's great.
Yeah, wait, okay, so mine's also titanium.
If you're looking to get into like owning a luxury watch, I think Grand Seiko is the best value you're gonna find.
Now,
Yeah, I
Zach
agree.
and I disagreed on this, but I heard that was the American Psycho watch. He's not wearing a Rolex. He's wearing a Grand Seiko.
No, it's not a Grand Seiko.
I have no idea.
It's probably Seiko.
Now, how come Tom doesn't jump in here and say, "Oh, no free ads" when you talk about watch brands?
Expensive for what? Actually, you got to look into it. It's actually super fucking fascinating how difficult. Like the craftsmanship in these watches is ridiculous.
Grand Seiko ain't
Like the finishing is nothing like it in Swiss watchmaking for the finishing.
Bro, they're not going to pay us.
Well,
they're not
we could have other watch brands.
These
that would
luxury
pay us.
watch brands are not giving me a dime.
No, that's what I'm saying. But there are watch brands out there that would rather have this spot. Bro.
Yeah, and I'm not going to plug.
I think
some
Tom should
trash.
stand up
Phoned in.
and say no free ads.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Back to what we're talking about. All right, a little iDubbbz update here. So that was a little watch talk now. I'm passionate about Grand Seiko as somebody who almost owns one. Do you see wristwatch revival? Fuck yeah, dude. Nick needs a Watch Talk logo. A lot of work for these watches for something my phone can do. Listen, dude, a lot of people who could afford to wear all these watches just wear an Apple Watch every single day. That's not really the point, you know? It's like a piece of jewelry. Like, you could put a fucking piece of paper around your neck that's got like glossy paper or something, or you could wear a nice chain. It's a piece of jewelry. Nobody's buying these watches as tool watches or anything like that. It's just what it is. You can appreciate some of these things, especially with the Seikos. The Grand Seikos have like an exhibition case back, so you can see the movement and all that stuff. I find that fucking fascinating. I find that really cool when they give you like a sapphire crystal on the bottom and you can kind of see shit moving around in there. That's fucking cool because you can really appreciate it. Pocket watches are cooler. The reason why Rolex is such a cool brand is they took pocket watches. Well, they took a woman's like wristwatch, because wristwatches were traditionally women's, and they modernized them for men. Previously, up to that point, men had pocket watches, women had wristwatches. But the sports watch from Rolex was fucking revolutionary for that reason, that they were putting watches on men's hands. That's how far back we are. But yeah, sorry. All right, no more watch talk. No more watch talk. Hey, buddy, do you also like trains? Listen. Did you get the ring? Yeah, I have the ring watches. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, listen. I'm a wealth of knowledge with stupid bullshit that doesn't matter. I understand the trains meme. Yes, pinball. I absolutely understand it. I have hobbies. I enjoy hobbies. Sometimes they bleed into the content. Okay. Caleb Hammer invites iDubbbz and Anissa to financial audit. I'll be nice to you. Let's take a look at this. This is what I've been saying. By the way, I've been calling for this. I have been calling for iDubbbz to go on. Actually, everybody. I have been recommending that punishments are associated with going on Caleb Hammer's show for a while, because I know that he does these things. Like, he brings on these people and makes fun of them. And I think that all these people who come back from these dramas, especially financially burdened ones, need to go on Caleb Hammer and humiliate themselves. So let's see what happens.
Desert Nomad in chat said they moved in with Anissa's parents.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
dude, this is awesome.
Allegedly. Ooh. They probably more than any other creator need a financial audit.
True. I've been saying this the whole time. Yes, Caleb Hammer.
And I'll be nice to you. Come on, I'll be nice. Listen, we let the guests set.
So you kept spending when you were 500,000 in the red? Yes. Bull Blacks, yes.
What they're okay to talk about, what they're not okay to talk about, and we respect it 100%. So Come on, you set the boundaries, and we'll respect it. Desert Nomad in chat said they moved in with Anissa's.
Moving on here, we got a couple of Caleb clips for this. Caleb Hammer now claims that they are broke, and he uses some information that he has firsthand to make this argument, I guess, in which I believe that most people kind of think this as well, but he has a source here.
I follow a lot of people, so, but either way, we know for a fact he is broke, because my realtor, who I'm not going to out, is, he's interested in some of the drama things, and he found knew
if you watch the Kino Casino, you probably already know this,
that they were trying to sell their house in the Seattle area, and they put a lot of money into renovating the house. We saw, and they listed it for only slightly above what they bought it for a few years back. And they had to keep dropping it by 50,000. Eventually, before it was taken off the market, I don't know if it was sold, but it was at least taken off the market. I think it was at least 100,000 below what they.
Oh God. That's not good.
Bought it for after putting hundreds of thousands into a renovation.
Yikes.
They're broke. They are broke. And I don't know how they're bringing in income right now because they don't get views.
But he's right. This is an onlooker, a normie. He's right.
Well, there's always an open seat in this office for Mr.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get in here. You gotta do fucking financial audit. iDubbbz, please go on this fucking channel.
iDubbbz, if he wants to come in.
Yeah, come in. I'm not gonna be hostile towards you. Come in. I know you're far left, and I don't really like it.
He's like, this is the problem with cat. Actually, I clicked on an iDubbbz stream the other day. This is just I was looking for a thumbnail. I always try to pull a new picture of iDubbbz because there's always new high quality footage on his Twitch account. Like, that's just something that you'd know, right? So I go on iDubbbz's channel, and I click to a random timestamp.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
And he was lecturing his audience on Funko Pops and U2s and why he never made one. And I think he referred to it as late-stage capitalism at its worst, or maybe the chat did, and he read that out loud. And then he kind of, like, after he realized the whole chat are like Funko Pop buying fucking idiots, or whatever. No offense to people who enjoy Funko Pops, but like the people who buy Funko Pops when they don't have enough money for food, like that's the kind of people who are infesting his chat. Those people are worth making fun of and laughing at, personally, I will say. So the Funko Pop people were like complaining, and he's like, listen, I understand why you guys like Funko Pops. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I don't know why people like Funko Pops. They look like shit. Okay, they don't even look like the characters. Honestly, I hate U2s. I've fought on U2s so many times. They're infinitely better than Funko Pops. Maybe not for fucking resale, but I don't know why. Because a U2s looks like the stupid thing, like a little fucking chibi art form, whatever the fuck that is, and they look normal. They look good. A Funko Pop is just some stupid template with black eyes. Like, it doesn't even look like anything, dude. Why? Why do you want Funko Pops? Why are you getting Funko Pops autographed? They look like shit. Fuck you. Fuck you if you're wasting your fucking last amount of money on your week to buy Funko Pops. There's something wrong with you. Okay, sorry.
Extremism on either side.
You're delusional? No, I'm not delusional, bro. People buy these fucking things. They look like nothing. Dude, hold on. Let me look up a fucking Funko Pop collection. I have like the Flash CW Funko Pop or whatever in comparison to like a couple of U2s that I own. They don't look like shit. The Flash one looks infinitely worse than one that actually looks like a character. What is this shit, dude? Oh my god, this is horrifying. I looked up Funko Pop collection. This is horrifying. This is a horrifying image. Holy fuck, this is terrifying. This is some shit that you'll move all these out of the way and you'll find somebody's rotting corpse behind them. Dude, oh my god, stop. Stop. Dude, I'm looking at this right now. Open image, a new tab.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape
I can't identify
Review.
any of these characters.
Can we get a Christmas miracle and have Ansia crash out on how she is a realtor and Caleb Hammer is some stupid?
Dude, they don't
swat
even
shooter?
have like fucking physical traits. They got a hair, a little outfit, maybe some fucking like shit on their face, but they all look exactly the same. Go compare this to a U2's. At least it looks like the character. At least they can have like, they don't have to all be in the same template of boring fucking plastic figurine. There are Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops. Here, let me look up a U2's collection. Even though I don't even like U2's, but let me look up a fucking U2's collection. In comparison. Actually, here, let me just show you the new ones. These just got fucking blasted onto my thing. I think that these look infinitely better. Because they're allowed to have, like, different sculpts. Is this not infinitely better? Like, they don't all look the same. They all kind of look like the characters. I don't know. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I'm not even a bit... I've talked so much shit about this. Oh, dude. Mithrigan. It's Mithrigan. I'm never watching that movie, if you're wondering. Squid Game. Like, they look like the characters. Why buy Funko Pop? What do you get from Funko Pop? Helldiver. Black Ops... This is cool! A ray gun plushie? Okay. Alright. I gotta get off this website. Alright. I don't know. Am I crazy on this? U2's is way worse? Wait, why is U2's worse than Funko Pop? Was that Hitler? No, that was Richthofen, okay? There's a different... Dude, people would dress up like Richthofen for Halloween and have a whole ass swastika on their arm and be like, do you like my cosplay? And people would be like, dude, delete this now. What's wrong with you? There's a version of him that doesn't have that. Why the fuck did you dress up with a swastika for Halloween? You're like, dude, is that blackface? Dude, is that a swastika on your arm? Dude, could you... the Richthofen cosplay? Dude, I got the blood vials. Like, there's a fucking swastika on your arm! What is wrong with you? The Cult of Mithrigan is gonna be fire. Stop. I don't ever want to watch another fucking Mithrigan movie again. So yeah, this is the broke clip. Caleb Hammer reveals that he was blocked! Oh no!
Never said anything bad about iDubbbz. I probably never will, because who gives a fuck? I was a big fan at one point, and my friend Graham Stephan has met him quite a few times.
Oh my god, dude, Graham Stephan. Oh no, dude, he fought in Creator Clash, didn't he?
Literally, I followed...
Again, you watched Mithrigan before. It's actually on EFAT Movies. We watched it.
...him on Twitch a month or two ago. Followed him on Twitch. That was it. I wasn't even streaming anymore at that point.
So he didn't even write in the chat?
Because it was like a month after I was done streaming. I just followed him on Twitch because I just wanted to just track his views because it's very interesting to see how little views he gets. I went the next day.
He's like, Caleb Hammer, that's the 7th layer of hell of capitalism. I gotta get that guy off my stream.
Because it said he went live, I was blocked. I was
Nick just started insulting
Thank
me
you!
viciously on Twitter.
banned and blocked.
Hey Nick, first time I've been able to catch a stream.
I appreciate
Take
you.
my money and enjoy your December brother.
Thank you.
Blocked. I never commented. I've never said a word about him. Wow. I've never done anything involving him.
Which is
I don't why does he hate Caleb Hammer that much? All right, moving along here. This is another little tidbit that I didn't know if it was an intro topic or this. Pokimane, I guess, did one of those viewer submission streams, and she saw something that she was not prepared for. And no, it wasn't someone's penis. I don't know what the tier 3s are doing these days. I just want to warn you that you're not going to be seeing tier 3 cock.
Sure.
Whoa!
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a
Holy
dude
shit, dude! I
who has a
thought
segment on a show
Hasan
called
just
Ultimate
executed
Rape
his
Review.
dog. What was that, dude?
Here
what
you
the
go, Nick,
fuck?
some money so you can buy their old house and use a black
Thank
light
you.
as you explore the house with Caleb.
Sure. Hey.
Mods.
Oh, mods! Mods, can you clean this up for me, mods? Mods! Oh my god, dude. Mods!
Do I have mods?
Mods, where are my mods? That's so pathetic, dude. I fucking hate her. I absolutely fucking hate her. Oh my god, I didn't know how long this segment was gonna be. How far are we into this right now? How long is this fucking segment? I didn't even think we have Stoic Chronicles. We're gonna save one of our Stoic Chronicles for later, I think. Is Vega here? Oh no, Vega's in the screenshot on the screen. He was here earlier. I think. Yeah, we're gonna watch one Stoic Chronicles today. Chat, what do you think we're gonna do first? The empathy for British people, or
Yeah.
or iDubbbz is getting smarter by the day. I don't know which one.
I recommend watching
No,
Nicholas
we'll do the
DeOrio's
smarter by the day
latest
one later.
video.
I'm interested in the British people one. Chronicles of Stoic. By the way, shout out to Stoic Chronicles here. He does the hard work and clip stuff that are stream worthy.
Dude, Adam, that is so good. That's
Obviously, I think that you should be watching Stoic Chronicles and iDubbbz to find more clips for me to react to.
a good meme. British man speaks. Ian, who does this guy think he is?
Chud Logic has called this out so many times, but people are just like, dude, everyone wants to be racist so bad. They just try to find specific groups of people, or like sexist, or any of these, or phobic. They want to be phobic so fucking bad. So they look for the approved list of people to be edgy for, and British is like the number one, like, I'm a fucking loser and I want to pretend I'm edgy argument. To be like, oh, fuck British people, guy. I've done it too. I'm not like immune to this either. But like, people who want to do this, they want to like appear to be edgy. They have to find the safe group of people to make fun of, and the British are like the first one every time. Or fat people. No, fat people are more controversial than this. Everyone's just like, oh, they're doing the British thing again.
Okay. It's real though, dude. It's real though. I'm interested in where that's coming from.
Oh shit, dude, the intro.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, rental family, very good. Oh,
What?
You know what I need? I forgot to take my Addy.
Oh god, I gotta get my Adderall. Get my Adderall. Anissa, get my Adderall.
I'll be right back. I just saw Keffel's tweet.
That's so funny.
Now
he's fucking litty. He's litty.
It's like, it's his first time in the chat, and he doesn't understand how to communicate.
Uh-oh.
Very
Dude, he hasn't gone to therapy yet. He hasn't figured that one out.
antisocial behavior. Do you play Neopets back in the day? Yes. Love Neopets. Do you give us a Fiona update? I didn't give you guys a Fiona update. She's good. She's kind of in too good of a mood. I'm going to be honest.
Is Fiona the snake or the dog with cancer? I forgot.
It's a little bit annoying.
Kaya, please just
No, it's the dog.
fucking go. Just stop.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Because she'll walk around. She's been walking around the house.
She's too fucking happy. Somebody's gotta teach this dog a lesson.
Fucking wiggling her ass.
The steak? Mark, I made a steak.
And like acting like every second of the day exciting things are happening.
Isn't this dog dying of cancer? Isn't it allowed to be happy when it's happy? Or is that the other dog? Why do all these dog owners sound like such fucking ghouls? Holy shit, dude.
Like acting like every second of the day exciting things are happening. And she's been having
Dude, I love when my dogs are happy.
All sorts of different toys in her mouth.
What a piece of shit.
It's been
He's trolling, right? I imagine he's trolling.
obnoxious. You might be interested in this guy's vids.
Wait, what was that?
Obnoxious.
Oh.
You might be interested in this guy's vids.
Unsolicited advice. Dude, I'm going to name a segment that. It's just going to be all the most horrific shit possible.
I don't like his face. But I'll give him a chance.
I don't think you can say that.
Well, in these thumbnails, he's giving you the... I'm a skeptic. I'm an intellectual.
I just popped over to my fucking Discord, not my Discord, my Reddit, and apparently this has just been posted. Has Anissa's husband had a stroke?
But
what is this?
Deceptive, legal, but...
Holy fuck, dude. Why did I just do that? Are you okay?
But...
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? Is he okay? Dude, I don't think your eye is supposed to do that, man. Dude, it's the fucking thing. It's like, yeah, I got my eye changed. Whoa, dude. Look, it's... What is it? Is it not good? Is there anything you could do to put it back to the way that it was? No, this is it forever now.
Let's think about this for a moment. Is this even real?
Is this even real? Yeah.
Is what you've been doing and thinking your whole life even okay? Is it even fact?
Keep in mind, he's talking about, like, I don't like this guy's face. He's too confident.
Huh.
Dude, I love iDubbbz now. iDubbbz now is better than he used to be.
Huh.
He has so much more content in 2025 than he ever was when he was famous.
He could be good. So mean? I wouldn't say it's mean. I would say it's true. It is interesting, though, like, how much... He will have variation. I think, like, even though they look very similar, I don't think this photo is the same as this one. I don't. Which is cool. Good for him. But there are some people, I think Graham Stephan does it, and a lot of people who are kind of...
Dude, Graham Stephan mentioned... By the way, this is the same photo, is it not? Oh, no, his hand's in a different place. iDubbbz is correct. iDubbbz is correct. It's two different photos.
Just, like, put out a lot of videos. They will use the same fucking photo of themselves in every thumbnail, and it fucking drives me nuts.
Dude, this one looks like Aiden Projects.
I'm like, can you at least pretend that it's a different video, a different day, a different something? It's the smallest bit of effort that goes a long way.
Dude, he's mad. He's unhinged. He's dumb. He's stupid. Dude, the thumbnail is really the thing.
Uploading a video soon?
Uh-oh.
It depends if I make any progress on the... it's just really going slow right now with the video I'm working on. It's requiring a lot of research.
To love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything. And
oh my gosh. You know what he reminds me of? He's a British charisma on command. Not another...
This guy said like 2 words. Wait, what?
Requiring a lot of research.
To love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything. And
yeah, he watched 9 seconds of it. He's like, yeah,
oh my
fuck
gosh.
this guy.
You know what he reminds me of? He's a British charisma on command. Not another British YouTuber. He's hamming up that accent.
Yeah, this is just so, oh, dude, I want to be edgy. The only people I can target are the British.
It has almost become a great unifier across the political and social spectra. No.
Man, when you're too British sometimes... It just seems like you're doing a meme. It just seems like you're acting. And he might be acting a little bit. It's a YouTube video after all.
Does he think that, like, the British people exist exclusively on television? Like, what is he talking about?
When this many people converge on a single point, you can normally bet that there is some excellent philosophy involved. And with something as universal, important, and life-affirming as love...
Was it? Okay.
Okay, I only knew about it because it took a while. It took a whole class in uni on Hamlet.
Doing Hamlet reference.
Wait, what? There's a whole class exclusively on Hamlet at university?
Wait,
Anissa went to college?
A bit too British? That's what I'm saying. Like, I tone it down a little bit.
Philosophical background behind those ideas. And also, consider...
Man.
What? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny?
He's doing the thing.
What
it's
thing?
good. It's good that this guy isn't in politics. Because he'd have the same issue that Hasan has.
What?
Where like people want more like deficiencies, more overt deficiencies. He at least is British, so you can say that. You know, you'd be like, well, he's British, so that's something that's a. That's.
I don't think none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense at all.
We can all agree on.
What is he? Yeah, the Adderall is just hitting now.
Is a problem.
What is your argument?
Some constructive criticism for the way we might approach French.
But then the voice is bringing it right back. Ugh.
He sounds, unironically, he sounds intelligent. He's got like a British voice like Waller or Tro.
I need to be nice. This guy's fine.
Affection and
I'm
more.
being too hateful.
Get ready to learn than I will do here, and that I absolutely do not have.
Okay, wait a minute. So everyone was hating on Zoran Mamdani for code switching. And I think we need to realize that...
I don't even know what code switching is, by the way.
Shit's just, like, it engages people more. Like, if this guy would just get off the British...
Wait, why are you giving anybody here advice on content creation? You, like, cave to gremlin. Like, what are you talking about?
Philosopher, high horse, and give me something
What's the name
a little
of the
bit,
guy
a little bit more from the street.
Dude, if this guy just goes to therapy, then we might like him more.
Or something a little bit more American. I know he's not American, but
Dude, not everything about politics is American politics, Mr. Canada. Politics does not only exist here.
I'm sure he can pull it off. He's not on a high horse, but his voice is. His voice is. But if he code switched a little bit, I think I would be more open to what he's trying to tell me.
Wait, is he talking about the code switch of talking with an English accent? Wait, what does he mean by code switch? I need him to code switch to talk to white people differently?
I just saw.
You're saying code switching is when you're like, dude, code switch. So my understanding, based off what my chat is explaining to me, I don't know this terminology, so tell me if I'm wrong here. Would code switching be like? I saw a clip recently where a basketball player gave like an extravagant handshake to another black player and then shook the white guy's hand like normal. Would that be code switching? Would that be like an example of code switching? Basically, yes. Yes, okay. But why would you need to code switch for him in comparison to like the general population?
It's an accent though. That's your prejudice? No. Because he's from fucking Oxfordshire. You can't help being British, ? Listen.
Dude, you know what he needs? He needs every British person to sound like Tom Holland on the set of fucking the new Spider-Man movie. It's like, this is what I'm trying to say, mate. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm talking to iDubbbz. So what I wanted to say is... Dude, Stoic Chronicle is getting better at this with the editing.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fucking...
See, this is how you make Denims enjoyable, too. Only for... Actually, never mind. Never mind. Everyone knows what I was going to say. I'm not going to say it.
Chat. What is that?
Thank you for just wasting your Prime sub on me. I appreciate the support, and Twitch does not. Twitch does not appreciate your support, but I do.
Is there a distinction here that I'm missing?
Probably. If I had to guess, yeah, probably. Thank you.
You're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape
Who is
Review.
that man? That's me. I'm that
Tell
guy.
I swore I wasn't going to come back. I quit. I got out.
I haven't played it
After 10
yet.
years of enslavement, I finally dropped it. But somehow, Destiny 2 returned.
I'm gonna play Destiny
the Star
2. I haven't played it yet.
DLC is heat, and I have relapsed.
Dude, I'm gonna be there with you, buddy. I'm gonna be there with you. I just haven't had a chance to play it, but I do want to dive in this week. Check it out. Get my lightsaber.
Because I feel like it is so much more like this is...
What? This is what? This is what? This is what? What?
Oh, Anissa's gonna say something.
Oh, dude. He finally almost had a thought and his wife came in just to fucking snipe him.
Or she's calming me down.
I love British men. I love the way that they talk, Ian. Why can't you be more like this British man on the screen, Ian?
I think I'm Alex. Start us all.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, no, she's right. Oh, no, she's right. Oh, no, she's right. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, she's telling the truth. This is... Oh, she's based, actually. Wait, why is she based?
Say something. Or she's calming me.
Dude, I fully support Anissa Jomha in this one. She said that I'm Alex ruined British people, and that's so accurate. If you guys don't know who I'm Alex is, he's the original "Thank you for the $5" clip that you've heard a million times on the stream.
I think I'm Alex.
I'm gonna smash your fucking face in with a brick. That's another quote from him. I'm not talking to these guys.
Scarred us all. That's what I think it is.
I'm gonna smash your fucking face in with... Guys, have you guys ever seen my edit of I'm Alex? Dude, I used to use this as like a stream intro, but eventually I got like clipped off of it. I was like on every stream you'd come in, and it would play the intro thing. But I don't know. Ooh, what happened here? Age restriction. No. Yeah, my Alex coverage got age restricted. Let me see. Intro. Was it? Oh, dude, I don't know where it is. Intro to intro. There, I used to have a video on my channel that I could play, and it would be... Oh, you know what I can find? Let me look up I'm Alex on my thing. This was like a personally diabolical edit that I created when he was getting accused of domestic abuse to kind of dunk on him, because I thought it was really funny that he's like such a fucking loser. Let me see. I don't see it. Oh, but it's a... That should give it to me. Media. Is it? No. What is this one? No, not that one. Oh, but you're at? Is that where it would be? At. No. Dude, I actually can't find this fucking meme. This sucks. Whoa! Oh my god, party? Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime! Oh, I typed in prime. Party? Yeah, I found it! Dude, okay, here. Dude, so... There was this trend where people were editing things into like 2010 parties. So I edited his domestic dispute with his girlfriend into bathroom recording footage.
I just like wanted to run off into the sunset with you. I was madly in love, but probably, you know, I had. Oh fuck, my toe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow.
Dude, people are like, this is so fucked up, you can't joke about this. And I'm like, yeah, I can.
Is it generally because you're just fucking brain dead? Yeah. Is that why you decided to go on the fucking offensive instead of the, maybe... I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take a fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is... Just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
I didn't mean
it. I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this.
I tried to make it so like it would sound like you're walking through the bathroom and you'd be hearing it a little differently. But I was fucking with the values and stuff, dude. These are so fucking insane. This was an insane thing that I posted online. Oh, gee, I don't think I can play this part. There we go.
Like, your face is annoying to look at, like when I come downstairs. Like, I'm actually fed up of looking at you, which is why I sleep downstairs. I don't want to have to go upstairs and, oh, you're taking all the covers. It's like fucking woman just like fucking asked me to buy another one, or stop fucking trying. There's nothing.
I spent way too long editing this to sound like an actual trip to the bathroom.
It annoys me. Nothing needs to be an argument because everything is fixable. Buy a new duvet. I sleep downstairs. No, you're always gonna act like none of this stuff because you're not actually trying to fix it. Like, it's infuriating at this point. Like earlier, you're miserable about something. All you have to do is know what it is and it's fine. You don't have to like, you don't have to enough of it now. Nigga, even if
oh shit, I forgot he said the N-word in that! Oh my god!
I didn't go around talking like that. You don't say that part. You don't talk about your fucking right?
Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, people are like, this is so fucked up, Nick. You can't joke about shit like this. And meanwhile, the thing that, like, I'm sorry, it's really funny. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on this. I always say that every stream now, but it's so fucking funny.
That's true. No, just British commentary channels in general.
Cavo, Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, all of them.
I don't even disagree with this.
Yeah.
I like Cavos. I don't disagree with this.
So I should give him a chance, is what you're saying. Dude, Adam, that is so good. That's a good meme. British man speaks. Ian, who does this guy think he is?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
Okay.
Apparently, I love being the bearer of bad news. I think I started saying that last week, and I say it like 3 times a stream.
Okay. It's real though, dude. It's real though.
What did he just say? Wait, what? Hold on.
I'm
Kowalski enhance.
Okay. It's real though, dude. It's real though. I'm interested.
Dude, I hit the Israel button. I love the Israel. They love the Israel button on this stream. They love it. Actually, the Israel button is the only one that fucks up my show. Because when I hit the Israel button, it gets claimed. Yeah, they claim the revenue on it.
In where that's coming from.
I largely hope this can simply serve as an aid in your own thinking and...
Chat, okay, I will adopt Zoe's opinion right now. Pretend that I'm saying it. Chat, if you're judging people because of their accent, I fear that you need therapy.
Wait, I thought that you did that.
Pretend that I said that.
Oh, pretend that you said that, okay.
That's a good line. That's really true. Yeah, and I will say, to be honest, anyone who's saying that I'm based for having the opinion that...
Wait, dude, he's checking his own privilege right now. It's so funny.
The accent is like... Anyone who's saying that it's good, you're being a little like...
Dude, mods, ban anyone supporting me from the chat. It's like a fucking Wings right after. Mods, ban anyone who's writing supportive messages.
A little bit of an anti-intellectual, and you're like, yeah, this is awesome. Be hateful for no fucking reason.
Oh my god,
this is lit. This is the entertainment that I came for.
Aspects. The plot follows a young romantic man named Werther as he falls deeply in love with a young lady called Charlotte, who in turn is promised to her lover, Albert.
Wait, I never get the name right. Is it not Maplena? How do you say it? Well, if I'm always saying it right and wrong. Is it Maplenia? Maplenia. Is it Maplania? Maplania. Is that correct? It's okay. Well, just tell me how to say it.
Frustration.
Oh, it's Maplenia? Maplenia? What is happening?
And pain of his thwarted love, Werther becomes increasingly erratic. Whereas before he seemed peaceful, calm, and generally like a reasonable chap, if a bit eccentric, now he was almost violent in his madness. He eventually drives both Charlotte and Albert away with his outbursts, and, alone, turns a gun on himself to
Dude, people are still getting mad about Vitiglio or something.
End his torment.
You know what'll help me, I think? What will help me is if I find this guy on a podcast talking to other British people, or anyone, to be honest. He could be talking to anyone. If I find him talking to someone else...
So he has seen this guy before.
Oh, no. There's a... Oh, wait.
Wait, I also just...
Oh, please, Anissa, give us more... Actually, I can't be mean to her. She got a good one on this one.
That, like, for me, the Hamlet reference that only people who, like, took...
Stoic Chronicles rules? I agree.
English lit. And chap is what kind of pissed me off. I'm gonna
fair.
That's you get enraged at the sound of an educated Englishman.
I just
went right over my head.
I don't know.
It takes your trailer park brain and sends it into the stratosphere when an educated Englishman speaks.
Feels a little... I don't know.
Yeah, if Anissa was in the room, she'd be
like...
Do
you feel insecure?
Are you mocking my husband? What?
Yeah, Shakespeare's such a douchebag the way he talks that way.
Just dastardly.
Joe
Okay,
Foley, welcome
he's
to the chat.
talking to arguably, well, Alex O'Connor is not more. He's not doing it more. He doesn't do it as much as the other guy. But let's see if they have a British off.
No. I mean, I've been doing it on and off for a little bit since last January, but only really started
What British person hurt him? Has he ever been exposed by a British?
to post regularly, sort of May, June-ish. It's been really good fun, actually. I mean, you know, it's
Yeah, that's okay. His videos are a big fucking stage play. That's the problem. It just
Wait, are you saying that he has like YouTuber voice and sounds different on a podcast like every fucking content creator?
makes it too. It's cute, you know. I think he does a good job at it, but like if
This is like every fucking YouTuber.
I'm really trying to like, that's what it is. It's making my
When you were making content, did you show up to the family reunion and call everyone an N-word F-slur?
interpretation of it to fiction.
Oh my god, dude, he sees the fucking... It's Big Bungie. Big Bungie is what he's seeing in his head. He's terrified of the concept of Big Bungie.
This is a non-fiction video where this guy is meant to be giving me, like, he's meant to be cooking with some, and be, like, you know, explain some of these, like, literally the video is called The Problem with Modern Love. Why are you doing it like it's like a fucking, like you're doing a play?
Would you give the same criticism to, fucking... What's her name? Holy shit, I'm drawing a blank. The one philosophy tube, Where's Your Skin? Oh my god, I've literally said her name a million times on stream. Holy fuck, dude. Iconic leftist influencer on YouTube. ContraPoints. Would you say ContraPoints as being too extra in her content?
Because he's being goofy and normal here, and he's stumbling over his words a little bit.
It's, you know, a phenomenal stroke of luck. Yeah, you know, if you ask kids these days...
I'm okay with him.
By the way, was ContraPoints actually in The Acolyte? Was that a thing that happened? I remember not ContraPoints. Was Philosophy Tube. Was, what's her name? Was she in The Acolyte as a character? Yeah.
Using some big words.
I get them mixed up because Philosophy Tube, Where's Your Skin, like a horror movie.
You know? You can say the word phenomenal. You can say stroke. You're trying to confirm your biases. Zoe, I think there's a difference between...
Wait, was Philosophy Tube the one who said The Power of Many? I haven't watched that show. I should watch that. So the next time I talk to Mauler, I can be like, I watched a new show today. I love Star Wars. Squid Game, Acolyte. Woo!
I need to be careful here. Yeah, this is
the funniest thing. I went in to call. I was like, "Yeah, I just watched the Marvel Zombies," and he's like, "I don't even think our audience watched that show." I was like, "Yeah, I mean, they're not missing much."
There's a moment where I need to be careful. Well, yeah, I am. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You're right. But that's not always wrong to confirm your biases. I just confirmed the bias. And I determined that there's a little bit more nuance to it.
What did you use to make that determination?
And the nuance is, oh, that's why I'm having a problem with it. Is he's being... No.
Dude, he really wants to make this video about black people, but he can't.
That's a little bit wrong. Because everyone's a little bit more performative in their fucking commentary videos.
Thank you. Holy shit, it took him so long to realize this. Yes, people have YouTube voice.
And what they would be like on a podcast. All right. Detached or cold.
What a waste of a segment. This is so fucking cringe.
Yeah, it feels a little bit that way, but we'll see. Maybe I just need to get used to it. That's it. He hasn't said that outright, but he's saying it like it's, you know. Like...
The issue that I have is he's not really engaging with any of the content itself. He has like literally nothing to say about anything that's actually like coming out of the guy's mouth. The only thing he can have a deep conversation on is something like his accent is funny and turn that into an entire segment. All right, guys, for the ending of this segment, Raider Randy has produced a new song. I've got permission to check out basically anything on this channel. So I thought we're going to take a look at Become Chinese by Kaya, okay? This is a new song by Raider Randy. Okay, all right. I'm a little nervous here off that.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Why China block gay dating apps?
Oh my god, stop. Dude, you have to. There's no way.
Why China block gay dating apps?
Nick just started
I
insulting
don't
me
think
viciously
that's
on Twitter.
true. I think you saw that on Twitter chatter. This is exactly what happens if you get your news from Twitter, which, by the way, we're about to go to Chengdu. What's really funny? Just watch the stream.
Oh,
and
no.
you will see Austin's been on the app.
He's been on the apps. Ooh.
Austin's been on the apps.
Ooh.
That's so funny. I mean, it's true. Apple removed Chinese gay dating apps on government order. My mind and my conscience have already become Chinese. Okay, we were already white Chinese in this chat. My mind and my conscience have already become Chinese. Okay, we were already white Chinese in this chat. But I assume they may have done it for like data-related reasons, like privacy-related reasons as far. It's like it's kind of Grindr. Think Grindr was about to be sold. Grindr was about to be sold to a Chinese company, and then they refused to. We tried to buy Grindr and expand to China, but your Congress blocked the sale because they feared. Literally, Grindr was supposed to be sold to a Chinese company. I'm pretty sure the American government literally blocked that deal from happening because they were like, not too many of our dudes are sucking penises on their...
I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. This is so fucking ridiculous.
Deal
dude.
from happening because they were like, not too many of our dudes are sucking penises on there. Too many dudes in Congress are sucking penis. Too many dudes in Congress are sucking penis.
For anybody here in the chat who's like, this is AI slop, say what do you say now, motherfucker?
Dudes in Congress are sucking penis. My mind and my conscience have already become Chinese. Okay, we were already white Chinese in this chat. My mind and my conscience have already become Chinese. Okay, we were already white Chinese in this chat.
Dude, Jesus fuck, dude. I want to hear the part where he's like,
Sick. Okay, like you have abundant style consumption paired up with a centrally controlled economy.
True,
an
true, true.
economic system that has yielded tremendous
developments, yeah.
You have 1950s Soviet era building blocks next to the Gucci store. If there was more, if there was ever a country that represented the synthesis, the things that I enjoy so much personally, you have to try the premium grilled chicken sandwich at McDonald's China, or I'm gonna report you to the CCP officials. You have met me.
dude, it's so fucking funny. That's so good. That's so fucking good. That's so here before Nick came. Oh my god, that's so good. I think we'll check this out next time, but there's a new one coming out called Creator Clash. Creator Clash by Kaya. There's also one called Virtually Blackpilled.
I can't stand any of you dumb fucks in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single day of the week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate everyone who thinks that activism is being the most annoying, holier than thou, and ultimately woke leftist. You did.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. These are so fucking funny. Whether you hate AI or not, they're just really fucking funny. I'm sorry. I love to be the bearer of bad news on that one. Anytime, dude, I don't know. Anytime Hasan Piker's rants are getting turned into music, I think we've got like a fucking winning thing.